the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Charlotte Hornets. Taking a look at the Hornets, the goal tonight is clear: figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. And Shaq, we're coming up to the halfway point of the season. Some teams finally getting into a groove after a somewhat shaky start.
Yeah, every year is different. Sometimes it takes a little longer to figure out. But what's most important is you get hot at the right time.
Oh, that's right. I agree with that. And you have to have a lot of experience on your team, and those guys know how to pace themselves, and you can just kind of relax. Quality veterans won't allow the season to be a sprint. It's a marathon.
Tip-off coming up shortly. It's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets winning their last game against the Sacramento Kings.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Man, their strategy worked to perfection. Guys were getting great looks and then finishing strong.
Now let's get a pregame report from Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who spoke moments ago with Doc Rivers. David.
Guys, Doc Rivers has the dual role of coach and GM with the Clippers. But if you ask him, it's much the same as his role before. He said there really is no actual difference in the two roles, except when you do disagree. The only difference now is if I really disagree, I get my way. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And it's probably easier to straddle those roles when the mandate is win now. That's a coach's mentality anyway. And as we reach this point of the season, teams pretty much know what to expect when they go up against each other.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's why when it comes down now, it comes down to ad-libbing. Who can counterpunch? Who can employ their will on the other team? You really got to just, appreciate the fact that these teams are so good, and you just got to make sure you play your best every night.
Yeah. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Charlotte, Batum teams up with Kidd-Gilchrist on the perimeter. Marvin Williams is out there with Zeller, and it's Walker in at the one spot. Shots good by Williams. And so here are the Clippers. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Yeah, when the second unit came in, they provided a ton of energy, lots of hustle points, and that just had a snowball effect.
Sinks the triple. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that just speaks to the confidence Batum has in himself. He likes to catch and shoot, Jay, because it catches defenders off their guard.
Griffin a screen on Walker. Here's Rivers. They get the rebound. Second chance shot, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. While the Clippers have had this Chris Paul and Blake Griffin core for a while now, it has certainly proven to be an exciting pairing. They haven't made the deep playoff run that they had hoped they would make.
Yeah, and although fans might want more, you have to remember where this franchise was before Griffin and Paul. They still have a few years to take this team even further. Unfortunately, they have been up against a stacked Western Conference.
So it's the Hornets now. And so just over a minute and a half played. On the wing, Batum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Batum's got 5 points so far.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Picked by Griffin. Here's Rivers. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Marvin Williams. And the Hornets, Chris, have not found a lot of playoff success as a franchise.
Well, be honest, they have had trouble getting to the playoffs at times, but not last season, though. Have never been past the second round as a franchise. You get the feeling it's just a matter of time before they go deep in the playoffs.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. And you can see that the Hornets are committed to Steve Clifford, can't you?
Well, just think about it. It's been a long time since the Hornets franchise has had a coach that has stuck around like Clifford. He's the first coach to win 100 games with this team in over a decade and a half. He has had them competing each year he's been with the team.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Rivers hits both of them. The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the left side wing. Here's Walker. Jordan with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kicks it to Griffin. Knocked loose. It's deflected.
And despite the short wingspan for a big man, Kaminsky with the height and timing to steal block shots.
The feed now to Kidd-Gilchrist. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. He dishes it to Batum. The three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers trail. Passes it to Felton. At the elbow, Griffin. Here's the floater. Hornets with the rebound.
After 5 shots, they only have 1 make. Not a great start.
Outside, Walker. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Charlotte again missing. Walker against Rivers. He feeds it to Griffin. Back to Rivers. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The defender stayed on him without fouling and did great work there.
Outside, Walker. Here's Batum, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Now, the one thing with Batum that you have to appreciate is just how great of a team player he is. He's always looking to set up a teammate for an easy shot. One of the more selfless players on the perimeter that you'll find.
And he makes the first. And along those lines with Batum, Chris, he is essentially one of the best role players you can ask for in the NBA.
You're right. He'll never be a first option on an offense, but as you said, he's exactly who you want helping that first option. He knows what he's capable of, and he always plays within himself.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen it time and time again. Marksmanship from the line.
Rivers kicks to Jordan. Rivers with it. 23 points his last outing. Jordan the screen. Here's Griffin. Misses in close. Hornets leading by 4. Batum with the ball. Now Felton defending. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. The dish to Walker. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
Felton kicks to Griffin. Clippers moving the ball around. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 5.
Now look, that's pushing the action, carving out space for himself indeed.
Now Walker, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Picked by Zeller. Batum against Felton. Shot clock at 6. Kaminsky. And the Hornets miss again. Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Rivers passes to Griffin. He nails it, and we're tied up. Griffin's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
He was dead meat right from the start. He had no chance of stopping him from getting a clean look on that play.
Now here's Batum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Oh, and the Yeoman's work done on the boards, helping the team maximize the number of possessions.
Here's Kaminsky. The putback. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Rivers dishes to Felton. There's a good screen. Here's Griffin. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Horrendous defense right there. Does the defense know who they're leaving wide open? You can't do that with him.
Now here's Walker. Kaminsky kicks to Walker. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Even with the D swarming Walker, he rattles in these shots. Just an exceptional finisher close to the basket.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
Yeah, there's silly fouls, yeah, true, but playing physical, being aggressive, positive things, but only up to a certain point.
While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. 5th, the Clippers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And here is Los Angeles now.
Now
here's Rivers. He's got 5. Outside, Redick. Pass to Griffin. Shoots from the baseline. He's off on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Now look, guys try to get physical with Kaminsky, but he has the body control and focus to finish through the contact. And Frank Kaminsky, such a great player at the college level when he was at Wisconsin. It hasn't been the easiest transition to the NBA for him early on. The speed of the game is something that he needs time to adjust to.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. And Mbaamute's checked in for Griffin. And it's Crawford in for Raymond Felton. And with Kaminsky, you just have to be patient with that adjustment period to the NBA because of his unique skill set.
Well, you should also be patient because very few 7-footers can do what he can do on offense. He has a good shot from beyond the arc and can pull up away from rim protectors. He has a very soft touch on all of his shots. He'll just find space if you leave him alone.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
In the corner, it's Kidd-Gilchrist. Crawford with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Rivers has got the ball. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Rivers against Walker. Pass to Kaminsky. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Rivers. He's got 7. This is to Redick. Here's Jordan. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Right side, Redick takes a 3. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist. Charlotte's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. There's the pass to Walker. He kicks it to Kaminsky. No good on the 3.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
Feeds to Mba Amute. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Crawford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. A lot of great young talent, Chris, coming in the game. Who could be the face of the league in a few years, do you think?
Well, I really like Towns and Wiggins. I really like this Minnesota team. I think their team can become a fan favorite as we see the game go on. Also, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
How about Kyrie Irving? Just won a championship. How about Davis, Anthony Davis? I just think we have some great young talent. Excited to see what the future holds.
So fun. And that one falls for Crawford.
Now, for a stretch of time, Charlotte was known as the Bobcats. I'm so happy they switched back to the Hornets name in 2014. Fans wanted it to happen, and they got their wish. There is so much history with the city of Charlotte when the team has the Hornets as their mascot.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Spates comes in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Johnson in for J.J. Redick. Both free throws, good from Crawford. And you'll remember with the Charlotte name change, the title of Hornets was being used by the New Orleans team. When they switched to the current Pelican name, Charlotte was quick to reclaim the Hornet nation.
You have to love the tradition that area had with their team, the Hornets. You know, just think about it. Well, this team has had more success under the Hornets name than they did with the Bobcats, which was probably a big reason why fans supported the name switch. The NBA just feels right with the Hornets name being held in Charlotte.
Shots, gentlemen.
Well, it took some time in his career, but Mo Spates, a.k.a. Mo Buckets, has found his calling as an NBA player. He has that perfect timing as a big man to bring off the bench to help spread out a defense and get you some points in a hurry. He has also improved his defense to where he feels comfortable guarding 4s and 5s alike.
The first one falls. And with Spates, he can be instant offense with his great shooting touch, Chris. Has even started to mix in a 3 to his repertoire.
Well, with the way Mo Buckets can shoot it from deep now, you'd like him taking that shot. They've even called plays for him in big moments of the game, and he's rewarded them by knocking down the big 3. It makes sense for Space to take his jump shooting beyond the arc, as so many of the big fellas have, and not just take those deep 2s. He still has a great game driving to the hole and is relentless. He's thirsty. He is relentless in fighting his way for a bucket.
Now, here's Walker. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Kicks it to Bellinelli. No good, unable to end this run.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Hornets trail by 6. Walker in the corner. Puts up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Crawford. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Spates sets a screen. Johnson. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Charlotte's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Outside, Walker. The feed to Zeller. He dishes it to Lamb. Outside, Walker. Pulls up, high post. Off the left rim and out.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Crawford, no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Walker passes to Lamb, expanding his range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Lamb's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Crawford with the ball. Spates kicks to Crawford. Count that bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Walker. Out left to the wing. Here's Bellinelli. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers leading by 7. Johnson outside. Now here's Crawford. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Crawford's got 7 points in the game.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
The beginning of this game has had their imprint all over.
Now here's Walker. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The dish now to Mbah-a-Moute. 19 seconds left in the first. Crawford passes to Mbah-a-Moute. 16 feet away. No good from Spates.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
That shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for a guy like that? He's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Oh, yeah, great communication. The guys are quick and rotating help and playing with a lot of energy.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got Bellinelli, Miles Plumlee out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Walker in at the point. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, the Charlotte Hornets made a concerted effort last season to improve what had been terrible three-point shooting. Coach Steve Clifford said, if you look at trends in this league, three-point shooting percentage was the #1 factor why teams won. That's the way this league is gone. It makes sense, right? It creates spacing, which opens up things for everybody else. Kevin?
Yeah, trying to space the floor. Thank you, D.A. But they get it there. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Clippers.
And not a lot of attempts from beyond the break. Those deeper three-pointers can be a little outside of some players' range, but they've got guys who can make that shot. I think that's just an outlier so far.
Hornets trail by 8. And Walker kicks to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Hornets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Charlotte. Batum comes in for Kemba Walker. Well, Chris, it didn't take long for you to get into broadcasting after your playing days ended. Was that something that you had always imagined doing after your career came to a close?
Yes and no. You know, I always wanted to be in basketball, and I still see myself in a management or ownership position. But, you know, growing up and being a student of the game, you know, I listened to all the great voices growing up. You know, I listened to George Blaha. He used to do local Detroit Pistons TV, and all the radio guys, you know, Kevin, I know you're a very humble guy, but to guys like yourself, Dick Stockton, Marv Albert, you know, so I've gotten the chance to just listen to the best as I study tape, and, you know, definitely influenced by that, and so the biggest blessing about it is that, or the biggest help about it is that, you know, I've been put in a position where I get to work with some of the best guys that have ever done it, and, you know, I just want to thank them for helping me get to a point where I feel comfortable, you know, talking about this game I love.
Well said. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Plumlee. And the pace of play around the NBA steadily increasing. What do you think of that?
Well, I just think it's the trend. I think that, you know, that's the style of play. You know, this league is a copycat league, and if you look at San Antonio, who's totally reinvented themselves and won a couple years ago, all the way to the Splash Brothers, who won a couple of years ago, they played with a faster pace, and I think that you're starting to see guys do that. I also think that the fact that the lineups are different, now that you may see more small ball, that would automatically increase the pace if you have faster players in there at all times. So I think the fact that guys' skill set are becoming more rounded, which allows for teams to have all skilled players on there, and it doesn't matter about certain heights and stats as far as body type goes. I think it's going to be something that lasts for a long time. I mean, hey, it's good as long as the defense can still play defense with integrity. As long as you don't take that away, yeah, let the game go as fast as it can, because it just turns into some exciting plays for all of us fans.
Yes. So it's the Clippers now. After the basket by Charlotte, that shot by Griffin, no good. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Williams, that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, Felton. He feeds it to Griffin. It's tipped. To the inside. It's stolen by Lamb. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist from Lamb. Batum's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Lamb kicks to Batum. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
So halt the run, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The free throw drops for Griffin. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Plumlee. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-4 run. And Lamb kicks to Batum. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Clippers. At the elbow, Griffin. Right side, Redick. Jordan with a screen on Batum. Redick. Jordan kicks to Griffin. Clock at 4. A second chance effort. Jordan with the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Williams, a screen on Pierce. On the wing, Lamb. He's covered by Felton. The baseline J. A shot by Batum, no good. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Buries the long-range jumper.
Somebody's not reading the scouting report. How can you leave this guy uncovered from range? It's a mystery.
And here is Lamb after J.J. Redick hitting the 3 for 3. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Felton. Redick is in the corner. And the 3 off target. The Hornets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Lamb. Plays it up and banks it in. Lamb's got his second basket of the night.
Standing just over 6'5" with a 6'11" wingspan. Yeah, Lamb could be a difficult guard to defend when he sneaks inside.
Now here's Felton. He's got 5. Pass to Griffin. Shot left block. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. That's on Marvin Williams. For Los Angeles, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That's good from Blake Griffin.
Well, after getting to the stripe in the first quarter, he's definitely been more assertive driving inside.
He's off on the second.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's Pierce in the corner. They get it back. Here's Jordan. Good.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, one thing with DeAndre Jordan, you love how imposing a presence he is on the defensive end. His size and ability to leap are a big anchor to any defense.
A great point, and not only a flashy defender, but a solid one as well. Wasn't always like this, though, guys. Took some encouragement from coaches to get him to commit to becoming a defensive juggernaut, and every player now hears his footsteps when they're attacking the rim.
True. Free throw good, Jordan. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Hornets trail by 6. And Batum kicks to Kaminsky. And a wide open look for Lamb. Charlotte again missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Outside for Felton. Dishes it to Griffin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Taking a look at some stats for DeAndre Jordan. He's been more than solid over the last month. 2nd in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for the Clippers. Mbamute comes in for Pierce. And it's Rivers in for Raymond Felton. Griffin hits them both. And so here's Charlotte. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. And it's Lamb atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Rivers kicks to Mbamute. Goes back up. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Spates checked in for Jordan. The Hornets also with a sub. Walker's checked in. Griffin no good on the free throw. Chris, you and I were just talking about DeAndre Jordan and all that happened to him a couple years ago at Dallas. He agreed to go to the Mavs, then changed his mind. The league ended up shortening the free agency moratorium from 10 days to 5. Do you like that change?
You know what? It depends on who you are in this situation. You know, having been a free agent before, I know that you need a little bit of time to think. You might want to get away, and also, you know, you have to go visit cities. So can you visit 2 or 3 cities and make your decision in those 5 days? But then again, it gives you a good deadline to have to do it. So for me, this is not something, we have teams that break contracts all the time, or we have teams that let guys go all the time. I didn't feel that sorry for Dallas in this situation. So for me, I just felt that the league modified it and good for everyone. Let's go and get the game started.
Great points. Now here's Rivers following the miss by Frank Kaminsky. Griffin goes in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Kidd-Gilchrist.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Griffin. Hornets trail by 10. And Walker kicks to Zeller. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The pass to Spates. Here's Rivers. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Griffin. 11 feet away, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Griffin's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Timeout.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Start it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And a look here at the shot chart.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Batum dishes to Bellinelli. Feeds it to Walker. Zeller, a screen on Rivers. Off the screen. Mbamute pulls it in. Mbamute's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Crawford's shot is good.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Bellinelli. He had 13 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he's really balanced, getting his own shots and making plays for others. Finding that balance, total team contribution.
Here's Rivers. Kemba Walker making his last shot. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. That one misses for Spates. Hornets trail by 13. Outside, Walker. They set the screen. Bellinelli with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Spates has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Rivers passes to Mbamute, and the shot goes in. Mbamute has got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Bellinelli kicks to Walker. Takes the 13-footer. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 1:49 left to play here in the half. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Batum dishes to Walker. Back to Batum. To the paint. It's deflected. Crawford with the steal. Kicks to Rivers. He dishes it to Spates. Shoots from 14. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Recognizing the size mismatch, pulls up from mid-range, easy money.
And Walker kicks to Bellinelli. Here's Zeller. Drills the baseline jumper. Zeller's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
There's a screen. Here's Rivers. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And that's now 10 points for Austin Rivers.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Horrendous defense right there. Does the defense know who they're leaving wide open? You can't do that with him.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So we'll see Kemba Walker go to the line here. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. Charlotte making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. The Hornets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Stolen by Walker. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket good. Walker's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his efforts?
Rivers kicks to Crawford. Back to Rivers. Inside. There's the feed to Mbamute. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. The Clippers on top. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. A pumped up home crowd is our backdrop for this halftime analysis. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. And let's go to Shaq. What did you think of their first half?
Some great work from them with the three ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Their defensive fundamentals have been atrocious. I mean, you see guys reaching instead of moving their feet. They're not getting out the shooters. They've dug themselves a hole, and the only way to get out of it is all five guys start defending the way they should.
And that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. Yeah. I think Kevin Harlan should call the second half. How about you?
I agree.
Yeah, just like he did the first half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
Yeah, great activity in the painted area. Lots of energy. Looking to score almost every time he got the ball.
The dunkers, Griffin and Jordan, are the bigs. Austin Rivers is out there with Felton, and it's Redick in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And here's Rivers. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Batum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one.
The D is doing everything they can against Batum, but in the end, he's just too long, too strong, getting the shot off in plenty of time.
Now here's Jordan from deep. Griffin. And Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got 19 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pick by Zeller. Walker against Rivers. Pass to Batum. To the inside. Plumlee. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Marvin Williams has checked in for Charlotte. For Charlotte, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Plumlee.
With his size and ability to move his feet well, Nick Batum is a versatile defender. He can match up with anyone from the 1 through the 4. In general, he has no problem fitting into a lineup.
Now, here's Felton. 5 points in the game. And the wide-open shot from Redick. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 7 points for Jordan.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Keep it simple, know yourself, and that's how he gets his minutes. He doesn't stop battling for rebounds even when the score is lopsided. He knows his role.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Hornets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
One shot.
That's good from Plumlee. And with Batum, that is something, Chris, that coaches appreciate. Having a player that can fill any role on offense or defense on short notice.
The ability to play multiple positions is an ability within itself. And Batum's unique length as a perimeter player allows that. It's one reason why he was so highly sought after in free agency.
The shot's good from Griffin.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Hornets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Rivers. He's got 10. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Chris Paul is such a student of the game. He really is a coach on the floor, but he can be hard on his teammates. Austin Rivers said he's the one that's going to put you in your place. He's going to tell you the truth. He's going to yell at you. All the good point guards have to be the bad guys sometimes. He's a leader, man. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He certainly backs it up on the floor.
Well, over Batum's career, he's averaged more than 3 assists per game. He just knows how to whip the ball around the floor.
Felton kicks to Rivers. Picked by Griffin. From the arc. Rivers can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Walker. Stolen by Rivers. Jordan with a screen on Walker. Rivers passes to Felton. Jordan the screen. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Raymond Felton, that's good. Felton has got 8 points.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Good D, better O. He buried it right in his face. We call that hitting him in the head. That has to be frustrating if you're the D.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Lamb, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And you like what they are doing from deep. The three-point shot has been there, and they are taking full advantage. Having that threat from outside also playing a factor in how well they are able to cause the defense to shift, opening up the lane in their mid-range game as well.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Rivers with it. He's picked up by Walker. Rivers kicks to Griffin. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
No, well, you just got to keep feeding him the ball. Everything he shoots has been gold so far.
That one drops for him. 7 points for Lamb.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jordan kicks to Redick. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Well, if you want to make a good shooter's eyes just light up, just sag off of him.
Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Felton. And Lamb kicks to Williams. Griffin with it. He's got 23. There's the dish to Rivers. Four on the clock. Here's Griffin. From 8. Excellent D there from Williams.
Well, nice. You have to love it. He worked very hard to get a great look at the bucket. Those are the shots you want him taking every time.
Now Lamb. He has 7. Puts up a 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Felton with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Felton kicks to Griffin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Griffin's got 25 points. Hornets trail by 16. Williams. And it's blocked by Jordan.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For Charlotte, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Walker. And Plumlee kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Plumlee with the screen. On the wing, Lamb. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Paul Pierce is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Crawford in for Raymond Felton. Kaminsky is checked in for the Hornets. Bellinelli comes in for Kidd-Gilchrist. And Wesley Johnson with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Well, I also think, Greg, he wanted to give his guys a quick breather. They're expending a lot of energy. They're expending a lot of energy out there right now.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Walker. Averaging 22 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. Fourth, the Clippers.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Now, here's Walker. 12 points for him. And Lamb kicks to Kaminsky. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
He was named Player of the Year coming out of college. But Kaminsky is still adjusting to the speed of the NBA game.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 14. To the inside. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Crawford. And that's now 9 points for Jordan.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Bellinelli. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Kaminsky. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
Now here's Johnson. Jordan the screen. Johnson the pass to Crawford. Nice job coming off that screen. Crawford's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Lamb kicks to Kaminsky. 2 points. That one goes.
Now, strength was one of the biggest concerns about Kaminsky coming out of college, but he takes the hit there and still muscles in the shot.
Spates checked in for Jordan.
And to many, Jeremy Lamb will probably always be known for being a piece of that James Harden trade, but he's still a young player and has started to make his way in the NBA. He's shown flashes of where you can see his potential.
Now here's Rivers. 10 points for him. He feeds it to Spates. To the middle. Here's Pierce. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Charlotte, just way behind.
And when I look at Charlotte, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
This is just not a team that is positioned to be very good at all. Now, look, the players are doing their best out there, but they simply just don't have the right mix of players nor the execution to get it done yet.
Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. Pierce hits 2. Hornets trail by 17. Outside Williams. Back to Bellinelli. Beyond the arc. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Crawford dishes to Rivers. Spates sets a screen. With the teardrop. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3. For Charlotte, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point going 7 of 14. Now Bellinelli looking for his first basket still in this one. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Oh, trust me, he's kicking himself for that misfire. He knows he should have hit it after that tremendous pick gave him the necessary space to do so.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
Such an advantage for Kaminsky. He can finish inside with either hand.
Here's Rivers, and finish off by Rivers.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Bellinelli. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Kaminsky, and Pierce pulls it down.
They have to be happy at least with how they set it up. Most of the time, that's a sure make.
Here's Spates. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Cody Zeller.
2.
And he makes the first. And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for the Clippers. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Marvin Williams has done a good job of continuing to improve his three-point shot the last few seasons.
Well, Kevin, do you remember when Williams came into the league? His three was just non-existent. He slowly started taking threes and adding to that part of his game. Now he'll put up almost 5 a game and hits them at a very efficient rate.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, after that great college tournament we all remember Jeremy Lamb performing in, Lamb was drafted 12th overall by the Rockets, but his career had a bit of a seesaw for a while.
And the Clippers making a change here. Felton's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Clippers leading by 17. Pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Crawford kicks to Pierce. It's blocked. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kaminsky's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bellinelli with the 3.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, everybody goes through slumps. He can't let it get to him, though. Everyone makes mistakes on the floor. You just have to always be thinking about the next play.
Outside, Felton. Outside, Pierce. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Kaminsky, the pass to Bellinelli. Outside, Williams. All alone. Crawford with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't gotten much to fall, and it's costing his team dearly.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there and just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
Lamb with the ball. Now Pierce defending. Lamb dishes to Zeller. And it goes down 2 points. Zeller's got 6.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
They set the pick. Here's Pierce. They grab their own miss. Outside for Felton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Crawford sets the pick here for Felton. Now here's Crawford. Not a lot of room. Clippers moving the ball around. And Mbah-a-Moute kicks to Felton. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Outside Williams. Great D that time from Johnson. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 18. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Batum. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Batum teams up with Kidd-Gilchrist on the perimeter. Williams is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Walker in at the point. And Zeller kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Batum. No good with the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Crawford. An easy 2 points on the layup. Crawford's got the fourth quarter started here with buckets for Los Angeles. Now here's Batum. Williams a screen on Redick. Outside Batum. And it's blocked by Jordan. Walker against Crawford. Can't cash in from close range.
When he gets it that close to the basket, usually it's a sure flush. But the defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
Walker the pass to Zeller. And Batum kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Williams sets a screen for Walker. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Kidd-Gilchrist. Kidd-Gilchrist has got 3 assists tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Deep 2 from Crawford. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Crawford's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Batum. Zeller, a screen on Redick. Here's Batum. And he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Redick. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His offense remains mostly absent, but he still has been a team player in helping get them the lead.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Man, I like it. How hard Kidd-Gilchrist works for these close-range shots. It's just a testament to how much confidence he has in himself.
Now here's Crawford to the left side wing. Left side, Griffin. Back to Crawford. Here's Jordan. It's deflected. Kidd-Gilchrist with it. Walker with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Redick dishes it to Griffin. Williams with the block. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I love how Kidd-Gilchrist maintains his focus at all times. Even when he's getting fouled, he possesses the strength to bury the shot.
And the Clippers making a change here. Rivers checked in. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte.
Now, a few years back, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist decided to rework his jump shot. He took out that weird hitch he had coming into the league and changed it for a more natural-looking shot. It's worked well for him since his change.
Now here's Griffin. Down low, Redick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Chris, you think back to how Michael Kidd-Gilchrist used to shoot the ball. It was not a pretty sight.
It's really added a new layer to his game. He has hit his mid-range jumpers with more regularity and has taken them with more confidence. As he gets more comfortable with the new shot, his range and consistency will continue to grow.
The free throw drops for Redick. And both free throws good for Redick.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
And Walker kicks to Williams. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Batum, good.
Well, Batum is a volume three-point shooter. If he has any space whatsoever, he's pulling up, most likely connected.
Rivers kicks to Griffin. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
No, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And stolen by Williams. Over in the corner, Batum. Plenty of space. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Clippers leading by 8. Rivers kicks to Griffin. And there's the pass to Redick. To the inside. Clippers moving the ball around. With the putback. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Kidd-Gilchrist. He kicks it to Walker. 5 to shoot. Down low. Griffin with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Crawford kicks to Jordan. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
And Walker kicks to Batum. Williams has a screen for Batum. Off the pick. The Clippers grab the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Batum with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Walker. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Redick is in the corner. Here's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Oh, and that's his second 3-pointer this half. I mean, he's really cooking now.
Now Batum, left side Walker. To halt the run, stolen by Rivers. Feeds to Crawford. Tries from 16. Drained for 2 points. Crawford's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, he's been basically perfect so far in this quarter, especially on offense.
Kicks it to Batum. Now the feed to Walker. He dishes it to Plumlee. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Hornets making a change here. Zeller's checked in. From deep, Walker up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's now 21 points for Nicholas Batum.
I just love the aggressive attitude of Batum, especially how hard he hits the boards.
Outside, Walker. Williams up on top. Passes it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Williams has a screen for Kidd-Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Williams takes a 3. Batum dishes to Walker. And there's Zeller, and that's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist in the game. Rivers kicks to Jordan. Back to Rivers. Now the dish to Griffin. Jordan the screen. Griffin against Kidd-Gilchrist. Tries to keep it alive. And stolen by Zeller. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. There's the screen. Outside Batum. Clock at 6. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Griffin's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Crawford, no luck. Hornets trail by 13. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Kidd-Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. Crawford with the steal. And Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
To the left side wing. From 13, Walker's shot is off.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
Now here's Griffin. Griffin a screen on Walker. Rivers kicks to Crawford. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Crawford's got 15 points in just the second half. Walker against Rivers. Pass to Zeller. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Jordan. And Reddick kicks to Crawford. Clippers moving the ball around. Jordan the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Griffin, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That's a foul on Charlotte.
And hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he did in that first half.
Kaminsky is checked in for Charlotte. First free throw is good. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Blake Griffin hits them both.
And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Start it.
Here's Batum. Outside, Walker.
Who's watching here?
Back to Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Rivers. Outside, Felton. Jordan the screen. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Charlotte's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Come on, man. The concentration that Batum has had on these and-one plays is amazing. He's used to finishing through physical contact.
Lamb, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky.
One shot.
He throw good, Nicholas Batum. The Clippers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Kidd-Gilchrist with the steal. And stolen by Jordan. Now here's Rivers. Felton kicks to Griffin. He feeds it to Rivers. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Walker with some nice D. Hornets trail by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Los Angeles.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer. No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Blake Griffin.
Well, look, he made the tough shots. He made the easy shots. He made all the shots. It was an offensive showcase for him tonight. He's the reason they're going to run away with this win.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Spates checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. Wesley Johnson's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Allen Anderson subbed in for Austin Rivers.
Well, that is because Batum is one of the most versatile players in the league. His ability to score from any spot, pass, rebound, and defend, that's what makes him so unique and important.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Cody Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Kemba Walker. And it's Bellinelli in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And so he hits both. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Felton against Batum. Johnson the screen. Outside Felton. Here's Spates. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Clippers lead by 13. And here's Batum. Out to the wing. Stolen by Anderson. There's the foul, and it's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Felton with the ball. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jamal, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We have good players. We have a good coach. I mean, he put us in good positions to succeed. Our players play for each other. We don't care about who scores, and we're a real team.
Yeah, there was a lot of flow out there tonight. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin. He played with an extremely aggressive mindset tonight, and that led to some fantastic production. A double-double, points and rebounds.
Blake Griffin was on a mission tonight. You know, attacking the basket, attacking the backboard, defending, and he put the power in power forward tonight.
They lost 2 in a row coming in, and that's when the team can't really rely on the stars. This guy played a bigger part for them than he typically does. I know he's the other Ernie, but he stepped up. Contributions got to come from everywhere, and this guy played well tonight.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.